Revelation 13's Mark of the Beast. A mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads. Revelation 13:16. What is the mark of the beast? Anything similar in the rest of the Bible? God's law and our thoughts and actions. Having Deuteronomy 5, containing the Ten Commandments, the most prominent of God's laws, as its context, we read in the very next chapter, "And these words, the words of the Ten Commandments, which I command thee this day, shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes." Deuteronomy 6:6-8. Note, "These words which I command thee this day." That is, God's law, the Ten Commandments. "Thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes." Or simply put, God's law should guide, effect, control, change your actions as well as your thoughts. Returning to Revelation 13's Mark of the Beast. So what is the mark of the beast? According to Deuteronomy 5 and Deuteronomy 6:6-8, the hand is symbolic of your actions, while the forehead is symbolic of your thoughts. Thus, the mark of the beast in these two places is symbolic of the law of the beast and its effects on our thoughts and actions, its control and influence on these. Notice Revelation 13:16, the description, introduction to the mark of the beast, continues. The mark, the name of the beast or the number of his name. Revelation 13:17. What is the mark of the name or the number? Any relation to the mark in the forehead and mark in the right hand? The name is on the forehead. 144,000 having his, the Lamb's, Father's name written in their foreheads. Revelation 14:1. Note, name written in their foreheads. Upon her, the woman of Revelation 17's forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Revelation 17:5. Note once again, upon her forehead was a name written. Therefore, the mark of the name of the beast is on the forehead, and the mark of the number of the name of the beast is on the hand. Name equals character. And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you. Exodus 3:14. Note, according to the NIV, I am sounds like Yahweh or Jehovah. And the Lord descended in the cloud, and stood with him there, and proclaimed the name of the Lord. And the Lord passed by before him, and proclaimed, the Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering, and abundant in goodness and truth, keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon the children's children, unto the third and to the fourth generation. Exodus 34:5-7. Notice the name that God proclaimed in Exodus 34:5-7. Merciful and gracious, long-suffering, etc. In other words, God says, my name is who I am, my character. Returning to Revelation 13's mark of the beast. So what is the mark of the name or the number? As was just seen, the name of the beast is equivalent to the character of the beast, and the name is in the forehead, as a person's character resides in or behind the forehead, in the frontal lobe of the human brain. Recall that the mark on the forehead and hand are the constraining power of the beast's law, its controlling action on the actions and thoughts of those who carry the mark. Returning to Revelation 13's mark of the beast, and putting it all together, the mark in the forehead and the mark of the name are: the beast's law is internalized. His law controls your thoughts, and hence also your actions. For his law or character is written in your heart. His thoughts are now your thoughts. The mark in the hand and the mark of the number of his name, the beast's law is externalized. His law controls your actions, but only your actions. For you are not convinced in your mind, but only act from fear and not belief or character. But there is more. There is more to the number of his name than just the beast's law externalized. What is the number of the name of the beast? Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. Revelation 13:18.